as this thing started.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ballard here with the final picks upcoming. 2:53 right now. I would have done an all-day stream, but we had some family time just going out. I mentioned earlier a small festival we went to, had a lot of fun, got some barbecue after. Really, really great day, man. But I've been catching up a little bit with some of these picks. We're at 2:53 now, and instead of just really calling all this, I mean, I'll call it, but we'll kind of just talk a little bit about the draft. I want to get you guys in here, get your thoughts on it. If that's cool with y'all, we'll look at the final picks here. The picks in for the Broncos. Sorry about that. At 2:53. Don't forget, real quick, we got a couple hours. But the Unprofessional Sports Show with myself and my good buddy TikTok Chess Hall on Chess Hall's channel tonight. Love you, brother. And looking forward to doing the show with you tonight. Good to have you back on. After I guess I did it solo last week. So that's great, man. Let's not forget who won the Natty this year, too, as well. So, yeah, but but let's see. I'll screen share real quick, kind of like I was doing when I was calling the draft. And I knew it. I thought maybe this could be it. The year where I truly sit down and literally hear every pick and all that. Marquise Spencer out of Mississippi State, as Chess Hall and I call it, and we joke a little. 253 defensive end. Overall, 253 to the Broncos. He ran a 4.8 at the 40. Let's see. Let's go to rounds here, and let's look a little bit at who we had. We started the 7th round with Mike Straken out of Charleston, West Virginia. Going to the Colts. My Buccaneers just had a pick. Chris Wilcox, a corner out of BYU. And another BYU player selected at 250 right before. Khyiris Tonga, defensive tackle. That's a big guy, 6'2", 325. Bears got a good pick there. We got 254 right here. 254 for the Steelers in the 7th round here. I'll go ahead. I see someone's watching. Feel free to type in the chat if you want to. I'll drop the StreamYard link if y'all want to come in. That's fine. We got New Orleans up next, Green Bay, Detroit, Washington, and then, of course, close it out with my Buccaneers, who I don't think have ever had a Mr. Irrelevant pick. So I think this will be a first for our franchise at 259. So I dropped the StreamYard link. If anyone's watching, feel free to either comment, let me know in the chat, or you want to click on that, you can join the stream. It's up to you. A punter, Presley Harvin III, going out of Georgia Tech. I guess we could kind of see kickers or punters get drafted a little bit, especially in the later rounds. If you're the Bucks, you take one in the 5th round a couple years ago, and you keep them for a year, and then you cut him. Matt Gay out of Utah, which I thought he would be great. He hit a game winner. Had a game winner against, I don't remember who it was. some AFC team in the preseason the year after he got drafted, and then he wasn't all that great in the regular season. 255th overall, and the Saints are on the clock. Kawan Baker, wide receiver out of South Alabama. What'd you say? Okay. So now we got the Packers here. Then we got the Lions, Washington, and the Bucks, and we'll be done. What's up, Nate? You want to come in? Let's see. I love getting you guys in here, man. I've said quite a bit. I'm a people person, so I love talking with all you guys. But where did Dylan Moses, I think, got drafted earlier? I saw. No, he hasn't been drafted. Dylan Moses has fallen. I don't know what he did to fall. I guess 2020 kind of hurt him. I don't know. Shaka Tony, Penn State, 246 at Washington, an edge rusher. Michael Minette, a center on the offensive line, goes to the Cardinals. I think that's a good pick there. 6th in his position. 51 grade, 247. Let me see. Let me see what happened to the 6th round as far as Bama players. Deontay Brown went 193 to the Panthers out of Alabama. Missouri had Josh Bledsoe, a safety, to the Patriots at 188. Back-to-back Arizona picks, defensive tackle Roy Lopez to the Texans at 195. 196, Arizona, Gary Brightwell, a running back. Hey, what's up, Nate? What's going on, man? Sam Ellinger. What's up?
Not much, man. Just in the hotel.
Yeah.
In St. Paul or St. Cloud. Yeah.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Just playing NC football 14 right now.
Yeah. What matchup?
Ice Road Glory.
Mm.
That's like a career. I created Nate Saban.
Nate Saban. That's awesome.
I mean, I'm not the. I'm not some Nick Saban, but I mean, it's a fake character.
Here we go. Kylan Hill, a running back out of Mississippi State, goes to the Packers. I've heard a little bit about Kylan Hill. He sounds like a really good player. I think it's good that he did get picked up. And we got now the Lions pick is in at 257.
Mm-hmm. So during the first round, did you see Corey?
Yeah, I think you broke up. No, I couldn't hear.
Did you see Michigan's edge rusher Cliff Story when you got
I did not. I did not see it.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to say that did you see the story of Quiddy and how he got to Michigan and stuff?
I didn't see that at all.
It's a pretty sad story, actually.
Yeah.
Jamar
Jefferson. Oh, here we go. We got the pick is in. Jamar Jefferson went to Oregon State. He's a running back, and he was just like 257. The pick is in for Washington, and then we got Mr. Irrelevant up and coming for the Bucks. I'm gonna record it, and I'm gonna put it on YouTube, I think.
Starting at just $36,630. It's the biggest thing that never happens to small. Find your rhythm. Your happy place. Find breaking.
Thomas Fletcher out of Alabama went 222nd overall, a long snapper to the Panthers.
Draft a star player. You compromised enough. This is your
sugar. Dax Milne, IU receiver, 258 overall to Washington. And that means it is time for Mr. Irrelevant right after, I would assume, this commercial. Here we go. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I kind of want to post the announcement of the pick a little later, so I'm going to record that real quick for my view. But we'll see who it is.
Not anybody watching it now, except me.
Mr. Irrelevant. Pretty much the first time the Bucks have it. Let's see who it is here as the draft comes to an end. Super Bowl champions on the clock. The pick is in. Let's see, 259 pick. Let's see. Not that we really have a big need. I mean, the Bucks have done phenomenal in this draft. And here, look here, I'm live too, but I wanted to record this moment in history. Let's see. Just picked a few picks ago, Chris Wilcox out of BYU. They went KJ Britt out of Auburn. The last round. There's the war room.
The weather's turned here in the Midwest. It got cold and windy really fast. I was born in Fort Wayne. Look at you, man. Your blood hasn't thinned out there in Southern California. I've only been in California.
Let's see. Come on, Bucks. Mr. Irrelevant, 259 to close out the 2021 draft.
Throw this out there to everybody. Our broadcast is coming to a conclusion in the NFL Network coverage of the team class of 2020 and 2021 coming up right here. Do I dare look at you and say, who do you think this is going to be? The 259. You want to take a shot? We never do that. Well,
I got the video recording paused real quick for a second. I will say that it really doesn't matter who we take here, although I will say it's probably going to be irrelevant. Oh.
Jason, I'm trying to get some work done.
Come on, Bucks. Let's see. I got my Bucks hat on here. We got the stream going. Nate Kingston in there. What's up, Nate? Here we go. Final pick of the draft, Buccaneers. Let's see.
Melanie Slavich and Daniel Jeremiah's phone. No. The world will now be
Melanie Fitch and this other guy. Let's see who it is. Come on, Bucks.
The announcement of Mr. Irrelevant 46
comes to a close.
Okay, ready, Jennifer, with the final pick of the National Football League 2021 draft, the 200th and
Mr. Irrelevant 2021 will be
Buccaneers. They select Grant Stewart, a linebacker from Houston.
Grant Stewart from Houston. Okay. There you go. And the draft comes to a close. Good pick. I take it. Good job, Bucks. Great class. Going to be another great year next year. Congrats to all the prospects. And get ready for next season. Woo! Roll Tide. Go Bucks. All right, guys. I made that video. So it was Grant Stewart out of Houston. What you think?
So,
Now it's time to get the. Hold on, let me turn this up.
say before we wrap up this show, man and woman working.
Oh no. Oh,
What a draft. Now it's time to get the undrafted free agents. You know,
For getting up early and staying late. The talent team takes care of so many people. Wendy Moore, Jen Boda, the makeup and wardrobe folks here in Cleveland, Denise Gungermesser, and Lauren Francis, all the stage hands. I want to thank everybody here on this stage and the one that was on the draft hall. Our friends at NFL Films who fired up their studios for the first time since March of 2020. Wow. The original content, including our great Scott and Mike.
yeah, I'll just delete the video. I don't care.
Like he was fresh out of a brunch concert.
hey, bud. Hey, bud.
What?
Chip Steven, Jack Arnstein, Ted Trimonis, Josh, Ben Spennell, Rich, the Elvis.
Okay, you too.
And the women in the truck, Chris Schwartz, Greg, Steve Menzel, Alex Maloney, Matt Callinger, our producers, director Steve Vine, showing you everybody who's holding up. Nacho fans, yeah, that was not already there. Martinez, Bruce, Jen Love, who's been here from the beginning of this network with me. Our executive team, boots on the ground, Q, Mike Uriano, it's probably my honor. It's spread all the United States of America. So we are so proud. We missed you last year. We missed doing this last year. We missed everybody watching for you. On behalf of everybody.
So I guess the draft is over now.
We'll see you next year in Las Vegas. Here we go. Long game. Only 359 days until we're in Vegas. He's letting us through his game. Elvis 14. You're done. All of Fame show. Everybody here at NFL Network and the NFL Media Group. For them. Oh, yeah. Rich. See you soon.
Hold on, Nate. Let me. I got my volume all the way up. I can't hear what you're saying though.
Are you ready to go Pigeon Forge yet? Well,
Oh, for the Slob Olympics next year, I would hope to go, man. Definitely.
I mean, you say you are going though.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
I plan
definitely
on
going.
going. Nothing's ever a guarantee, but just know that I would
Yeah.
love to go, and I would hope to.
I want to show you something. So this might not Nick Saban, but or Nate Saban. Here you go. That's okay. That's him. Let's see the college choices. Alabama.
USC, Alabama, there.
Yeah, some reason it has Auburn.
Gross.
South Carolina. Georgia. Now this is the scholarships right here. That's Nate Saban for you.
Oh, nice. Up Uncle Lou, Blue Cheese. Oh God. I put the StreamYard link if anyone wants to join in. Feel free to. We got Nate in here.
Blue Uncle Lou.
Shout out to Uncle Lou though.
Jesus Christ was never late. And if he was going to skip work, you let him know ahead of time.
Bomb.
Stop sinning, sir.
No.
Finally, Uncle Lou has come back for 4th and goal, though.
Whoopity doo.
I'm in trouble.
Why? What'd you do, Nate? Clemson Blazer, what's up?
What's up?
Not much, man. Just hanging out. This was a pretty good draft.
I know it turned out short.
Of course, you can't have a draft without Buccaneers taking a Barner.
Wait, they took someone from Auburn?
Someone named KJ Britt, I think. Something like that.
Now it's going to turn into a Bucks burner.
We took. I do like the Trask pick.
Yes.
It's great that we got a developmental quarterback to work with.
It's also cool that we got a Clemson player to the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's cool.
I know.
Hey Lou, I created Nate Saban.
What?
I said Lou, I created Nate Saban.
Nate Saban. This stream, as always, brought to you by TikTok Chess Hall's bad and expired milk.
Dad, this is some good milk. You know what? The milk's gone bad.
And it looks like Packers fans are still out there searching for answers. We still trying to wait on the. We're waiting to hear from Aaron Rodgers.
Is the draft over?
What?
Is the draft over?
Yeah, it's done.
Somebody told me Jamie Newman didn't even get drafted. Is that true?
As far as I know, yeah.
That's sad, dude. That's sad, bro.
Someone's gonna sign him and probably not even use him.
He was a projected second-round pick, and then he sat out, and now he's undrafted. What a clown!
Right?
Imagine if Aaron Rodgers went to the
And
Saints.
plus,
Two long snappers got drafted, but not Jamie Newman.
There's someone on Twitter that posted something about him. Mark Wheeler from Inside the Gators said Jamie Newman got some bad advice about sitting out the year and relying on his Wake tape. That was bad advice.
Yes.
Could you imagine what Georgia would have done if they had Jamie Newman playing for him last year? Or had JT playing in the games where Stetson was playing?
With Jamie Newman, we'd have beat Alabama and Florida. Facts.
I'm not going to argue. I'm not. But real quick, a quick message.
Actually, let me take that back. Let me take that back.
Okay.
Both of those games would have been way more competitive in the second half, though.
I will give you that. They would have been more competitive. Heck, even if JT had played in those games, especially Alabama, it wouldn't have been 41-24. It would have been maybe 41-35 or so. I don't know. It would have been closer.
I agree.
You know? But old mailman had to go and lose all his envelopes. He's still at Bryant Denny picking up envelopes. You know? The mailman done lost it all.
Bet.
And Packers fans are out there like this.
Where is Aaron right now?
Hey, wrong.
Cold blood.
Yeah.
How's your night?
I'm bad.
I don't know what Lou said, and I don't know what Nate was trying to say.
The milk's gone bad.
Yeah, it has.
Oh, I was trying to say that how you all doing tonight?
We're doing good.
Good.
Had a good day.
It's so hot outside.
Oh yeah, dude. We went to the local festival we had here today, like a strawberry festival. We just kind of walked around. It was this weather. It's not supposed to be summer until June.
I was at
Today
the park.
it was only about 82 here today. It was nice today. It's been about 90 degrees here most days, but it was only about 80 or 82 today. It was nice here today.
Right. Well, I mean, that's what it was here. But when you're outside at a festival and it's crowded and you're walking around and everything, I mean, it hits a little different still.
Allard went to a fruit festival.
Hey, you want to know something, guys?
What's up?
The Minnesota is known for cold, right?
Yeah.
In Minnesota.
For cold or cold?
No, cold.
Like weather.
Yeah. And it was like 86 degrees outside.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in Minnesota right now for my brother's hockey tournament.
Let's not forget real quick that the Texans took a quarterback in the third round. So long, Deshaun Watson, though.
Who'd they take?
Davis Mills out of Stanford.
He ain't terrible. I don't know that he's NFL material, but that's not a terrible pick in the third round, though.
Oh, no. People were projecting him day two. He went where he probably should have gone, at least in terms of, round 3 type.
Right.
You guys want to hear something?
No. No.
Okay, I'll surrender.
Go ahead, Tater Man.
What
What were you gonna say?
First of all, I'm not a Tater. I'm a Wolverine.
Oh,
And Husker.
well, Clemson Blazer was gonna say something.
Yeah, not talking to you, Nate. Talking to Tater Man.
Who dat?
The Clemson Tater.
Tater Man.
I'm not Tater Man.
Tater
Yeah, you
Man.
are.
Tater
You're
Man.
Clemson fan.
Does whatever a tater can.
Oh,
Tater Man. Tater Man. Does whatever a tater can. Watch out. Here comes the Tater Man.
Ballard, you hate LSU, right?
Oh, with a passion. Why? The corn dog?
Mm-hmm.
Tater Man. Tater Man.
LSU sucks.
Tater can. Tater Man. Tater Man.
That makes no sense. The Tater Man. Oh, wait. What does the tater look like? Orange.
I should record myself singing that and then play it every time Pete comes on Monday night on the Lynchman Show.
Yeah, you should do that.
Tater Man does whatever a tater can. I think I'm gonna do that.
Oh, that reminds me. We should have a singing competition.
Well, we have a talent show, for Christ's sake.
What?
Hold on, I'll put it up on the green screen effect. This is a good Auburn meme. In that.
What?
Hold on. Hold on. Hey, gummit.
This man don't know what he's doing.
Okay, I got it. Hold on.
I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing?
I'm laying in bed.
What are you doing?
Here we go. Check this out. I got to turn on. A full screen.
Tater Man does whatever the tater.
That ain't, you know, it's
Damn.
Football practice at Auburn.
A damn pillow fight. Ain't that something?
anything.
Ain't that? Yeah.
I can look up Alabama. Let's see here. Hold on. Did you look up Auburn football memes?
Yes.
I knew it.
Wait. Is this P-Dub?
Marners.
No.
I'm going to do something I do often. Hold on. We're going to read some Tennessee jokes.
Okay.
Actually, Tennessee's a joke themselves.
Dude, I hate Dude, I don't like Tennessee.
All right, I'm going to read some of these off. How can you tell if a UT fan is married? There's dried chewing tobacco on both sides of his pickup truck.
That's funny.
The most common line used by a Tennessee alum. Would you like fries with that? These are so good. Two UT football players and a UT basketball player are all in the same car. Who's driving? The sheriff.
Totally.
Popo.
Yeah, the sheriff, man. A tornado. A tornado recently hit Knoxville and did $2 million worth of improvement. These are so mean. They're so good too, man. Oh,
Tennessee volunteer. Hey, do you know Tennessee has the word volunteers, right?
yeah.
They're called the Crying Tears. Vol Crying Tears.
How do you get a one-armed ball out of a tree? You wave.
What the a guy
Oh,
went to the bar. I was gonna say bar.
this
A
one
guy
here. Oh, what were you gonna say?
I said a guy walks into a bar and says, "Bartender." I know it's great to be. I know a great YouTube joke. You want to hear it?
Tater man.
Guess what it says?
Does whatever a tater can.
A tater can. Bull
I'll
goat.
just read these. Tell you what, I'll just read these off here, man. Hold on. Let's see. Guy walks into a bar. Guy walks into a bar and says to the bartender, "Hey, bartender, I know a great UT joke. You want to hear it?" Bartender says, "Well, before you tell it, I should probably tell you that I went to UT, and you see those two big guys sitting next to you? They were linebackers for the Vol football team. And those two guys on your other side, they're Marines. They used to be in the ROTC at UT. Now, are you sure you really want to tell that UT joke?" The guy thinks and says, "No, I'd hate to explain it 5 times." Oh, this is good. You have just received the volunteer virus. Since we don't know how to write the programs yet, this virus works on the honor system. Please delete all files from your hard drive.
Look up some jokes about them.
I will. Please delete all files from your hard drive and forward this to everyone on your mailing list. Thank you for your cooperation. University of Tennessee Computer Science Department.
Hey, what's the difference? What's the difference between Chess Hall and a pile of shit?
Oh crap! I don't know.
Eventually, a pile of shit quits stinking.
Oh, wow!
Isn't it Georgia Tech like one of the most teams in salt and football? Like one of the most teams to make fun of?
Who?
Georgia Tech. I saw that one video where Blue went to Georgia Tech. Nerds.
I don't know why.
And that one nerd went out to toy with his son. That one kid.
Hey Lou.
Yeah.
You know why rectal thermometers are banned in Knoxville?
Why?
Because they cause too much brain damage.
Oh. That's disturbing.
Yeah. Man. Oh man.
I want to see some Georgia Tech jokes.
All right, I'll find some. Here's one more. Did you hear about the Vol? Did you hear about the Vol who got killed while hunting? He bent down to examine some tracks and got hit by the train.
Yeah.
All right, Georgia Tech jokes.
Yes, here we come.
I'm sure Lou's got a lot of them.
Bro, I hate Georgia Tech. Oh, South Carolina and Georgia Tech are like two of the worst.
Jokes about Georgia's rivals. Okay.
Right.
Let's see.
Jokes. South Carolina
Ballard.
have a South Carolina's campus like.
So before you
before I what?
Before you say that joke, I mean, after you say that joke for Tennessee, can you look up norivalry.com, which is with a K with a no, because there's rivalries that doesn't make sense that they actually for college football they
Oh,
don't.
like rivalries that probably shouldn't be rivalries.
Well, yes.
Okay.
After the Tennessee joke, yes.
What? No, I think we'll quit with the jokes. Yes, but
I dare y'all to get Sea Dog in here so we can see those Georgia Tech jokes.
So
Facts.
okay.
Since he loves, especially since he loves jacket so much.
Facts.
Who's Sam? Oh, hey, he's in. Georgia Tech.
Okay, the top rivalries are such a joke in that state.
The South Carolina Lamecocks. South Carolina. South Carolina. All right, Ballard, did you find any jokes?
no, I'm not looking up any more jokes, man.
So when you do it, I know you're gonna click on the college football. When you click on it, you're gonna see top 10 rivalries that are misplaced, and there's top 10 unbalanced rivalries. So.
Oh, did you put a link or something?
Wait, what?
See. Did you put a link or something?
Oh no.
What is that noise?
My bad.
It's fine.
Is Liz still here?
Of a woman. Is that Pizza Woman's stroke?
I don't know.
What you don't know?
This was a pretty good draft, though.
Are you on me yet? Howard?
What?
Are you on the site yet or no?
Fight.
Don't worry, South Carolina fans. Women's basketball will be here soon.
Webster, what's up?
Have they finished the draft?
Yeah, they finished it.
So who got Mr. Irrelevant?
Grant Stewart for the Buccaneers.
You did for the 100th year in a row.
Good, because I also have the answer to who is the most disappointing player in all of the class of 2021, and the answer is Dylan Moses.
Jamie Newman. Did Dylan Moses didn't get drafted?
No.
No.
Stop.
Went from a possible second or third round draft choice 2 years ago to nothing.
Ballard, you told me he was the best linebacker in America, remember?
I never said that.
Bullshit, Ballard. You called in the calling
I know I did, Lou. I know I did. I was trolling. Come on, bro. I knew. Everybody and their mother knew that he was not the best linebacker.
Except you.
Potato Man.
Houston.
At least Jamie Newman didn't play. That's why he didn't get drafted. Dylan Moses tried and still didn't get drafted.
259 pick, Jeff Webster. Houston's Grant Stewart, linebacker, goes to the Bucks. Mr. Irrelevant.
The truth is about Dylan Moses, and it's sad, but that injury just I mean, we're so used to people coming back from injuries, we forget that sometimes people don't come back from injuries, and that injury really killed him. He was never the same.
He had two bad injuries in back-to-back years, and
he was never the same. And it's sad, you know. Zamir White's the same way. Zamir White might get drafted just because every Georgia running back gets drafted. He'll never make it in the NFL. But he was a guaranteed NFL starter coming out of high school. He was that good. And back-to-back knees, he's going to be the same way.
DJ Daniels.
No, Lou. I know you remember. Lou, I know you remember Marcus Larimore.
Oh, and, that's the best example ever of it. Yep.
Yeah. What could have been?
Yep.
You know, and how many spots in the draft did an injury as a junior cost Nick Chubb?
Yeah.
If he's not injured if he's not injured that his next the 1 year and then he comes back, if he doesn't have that injury, he might be the first top 15 player taken.
If he didn't have that injury, I don't think he would have come back for his senior year.
He might not. Yeah, he might not have.
He got injured his sophomore year, and he was the Heisman favorite the day he got injured. And then he came back and played his junior year, but he wasn't 100%. So that's what made him decide to come back for his senior year. And honestly, without that, we don't even make the national title game because Fromm was a human potato. We needed Chubb and Michelle's 1,200 yards each that year.
Yeah, I mean, you just look around and there's guys who were drafted in this draft whose status was affected by injury. I mean, when I look at Alabama, I think of Landon Dickerson. Now he goes in the second round as the number 37 pick to the Eagles, but if he doesn't have a history of being injured, he's probably 10 or 12 picks higher up.
Richard LeCount. Richard LeCount.
Yep.
Did he, Ballard, check and see? I can't check right now, Ballard. Can you look it up and see if Richard LeCount even got drafted?
He did, Lou. He was drafted like in the one teens or something like that, I think.
Yeah, he
was a second rounder minimum. He was a second rounder minimum if it wouldn't have been for that motorcycle accident.
Round fifth, round five, whatever. Pick 169 to the Browns.
See, when Georgia had their pro day, he wasn't fully recovered. He ran a 4.740. That is, you know how slow that is for an NFL safety? That's too slow for an NFL safety. So that hurt him too.
Yeah.
So his injury, he didn't recover in time. Shouldn't have got on that motorcycle.
Yep. A lot of these guys that were picked today, though, they still got good shots at getting a job. I mean, they could end up being a second teamer. They could be a special teamer, but they're all going to be richer than any of us.
Yeah, yeah. The NFL, about half of every NFL team is filled with 4th through 7th rounders.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Trey Hill went to the Bengals, center from Georgia.
I guarantee you, those the Bama had 8 guys going to top 38. 4 of those 8, and you can say just almost could almost just be by random chance. Somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's not going to pan out. Somebody's going to be with the wrong system. 4 of those 8 guys are going to bomb. It just happens that way.
Panthers got along.
Did they? What's the final numbers? Did the SEC have the most players drafted for the 18th year in a row?
I don't know.
Google it. Draft. Google 2021 draft picks by conference.
Well, Bama had Deontay Brown taken today.
The SEC's had the most players taken 17 years in a row.
Well, I'm sure they did, because there were several Georgia and Texas A&M and Florida players taken today.
Georgia had 6 players taken in the first 3 rounds, plus whatever they got today.
Yeah, there were several more Georgia players went today. Several Florida players went today.
Florida Manses.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go to the pool and swim.
Nate, you're in Minnesota, for Christ's sake.
What's up, BVD? How you doing, buddy? Any Vols get drafted? Been sick with my daughter. First off, BVD, I hope you get better, man. Volunteers actually did have a couple. I thought
Tennessee didn't Tennessee have a second rounder? You might want to check, Howard.
I know Palmer. Josh Palmer got drafted.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, they had they had a lineman, I thought.
Trey Smith,
that's it.
and Josh Palmer.
Yeah. So they had a couple guys.
Did Bad Dog get Trey Smith? Did he go to the Giants because he was wanting him?
I don't remember.
Let me see. Trey Smith went to the Chiefs at 226.
Okay.
He was drafted today in the 6th round.
All right, let me go take care of the barking dog. I'll be back in a minute.
Let me see. See. I can sort by college. Looking at this, Auburn only had 3 guys taken, and you can't have a Bucks draft without taking an Auburn defender. We took KJ Britt once, 76 overall. One guy out of Baylor, William Bradley King. Let's see. 5. BYU had 5 guys taken. 5 Mormons, Lou.
Yeah, average age 28.
What'd you say?
Average age 28.
Oh, for BYU players?
Yeah, you know they have to do a mission trip for 4 years before they can even become freshmen. So they're BYU's freshmen are 22 years old.
Wow.
Facts.
That's crazy. I'm 19. I'm pretty much should be freshman in college. I mean, I'll start this fall, but still.
You're basically a Mormon at this point.
Yeah. About 7 LSU players. Let's see. Jacoby Stevens, Jabril Cox, Chase Marshall, Racy McMath, Tyler Shelvin, Kerry Vincent. So how often you want to do this Ballard Reacts deal that you want to I guess.
Who you talking to, me?
Yeah.
I thought that was Chess wanted to do that.
Oh yeah, that was Chess. That's right.
I liked having you react to that EDP picture though. That
That was disturbing. They actually released those. I can't. Wait, who had 35 players drafted? BBD said 35 wives got drafted. Did you show Ballard the same EDP? Yes, it was the same one you sent BBD, I think is what you said, right?
Who you talking to?
My bad.
Facts.
Facts what?
I don't know. I'm playing Mortal Kombat.
Oh. Shoe tosser Marco Wilson was selected by the Cardinals, says Pizza Woman.
Pizza Woman's in the comments?
Yeah. Why?
Wondered. I've been trying to get her to date me, but she won't.
BVD says that's good, B-Dub. Now we have someone to throw the ball around and practice with Murray. Is George Pickens going to play next year?
No.
Mm.
He's playing in 2 years in the NFL.
Okay.
He'll be drafted 1 year from yesterday.
So he'll be drafted on day 3 next year.
No. 1 year from 2 days ago.
First rounder.
Yeah, first round.
Okay.
Top 15 pick. Facts. Facts. Facts.
That's straight up real. Not alternative. Facts. Oh yeah, that Oregon guy will be available next year. Kayvon Thibodeau. He was a 5-star recruit. He had a
top 10. He's a top 10 pick, sir.
And he ended up going to Oregon, but he had. There we go.
He's a top 10
for sure.
Pick. He's a top 10 pick. Grown
Trevor
man.
Sikkema of the Draft Network.
Absolute animal. JT
The
Daniels.
disrespect for JT. Look at this. What? What'd you say?
JT Daniels, first round pick.
I know, but look, Houston takes Spencer Rattler out of Oklahoma.
Spencer Rattler's a beast.
Kendon
Guaranteed
Slovis.
first rounder.
Yeah, he is.
Guaranteed first rounder.
Kendon Slovis from USC, number 2 to the
Guaranteed
Lions.
Guaranteed first rounder.
Sam Howell, UNC, guaranteed first round, maybe.
I think so.
Eagle.
Yes.
George Pickens to the Giants next year, guaranteed first rounder. Evan Neal
Facts.
out of Alabama, watch him this year. Offensive tackle, 5-star, beast. John Mechie, Rasheed Walker out of Penn State. Chris Olave.
Yeah, Chris Olave is a bad man, bro. He might be the best
Christian-
DB in football this year. Chris Olave might be the best DB in football this year. I mean, wide receiver.
Oh, for sure, man. Christian
Mhm.
Harris, keep your eye on him, man. He's got room to grow this year for Alabama. Justin Ross most likely going to come back. After getting hurt. Jordan Battle, Jordan Davis on Georgia, man. I'm sure he's good. Really, really good.
Yeah, interior defensive linemen, though.
Yeah.
Man, it's hard to project them in the draft because teams are like teams look for quarterbacks, offensive tackles, wide receivers, and pass rushers and
Yeah.
corners. Like defensive tackle, you have to be like an amazing defensive tackle to get drafted in the top 10. You know what I mean? He
Yeah,
might
man.
be one of the best nose guard / defensive tackles in the draft next year, but it's hard for one of those guys to go top. You have to be like Ndamukong Suh type talent.
Yeah.
You know? Hell, when was the last time a defensive tackle was drafted in the top 10? It's probably been a while.
It has.
I know Alabama's had some great ones, but man, like these teams,
They've
they
been top
don't
15.
they don't value defensive tackle high enough to spend a top 10 pick on it sometimes, you know.
I know it wasn't
Well,
top
it's like
10,
Najee Harris. Najee Harris is amazing. He got drafted like 26th or something because you know it's a passing league and running backs aren't that valuable right now. And defensive tackle is the same kind of thing. You have to be like next world talent to get drafted in the top 10 as a defensive tackle nowadays.
I hope they've updated this now to all the 2022 stuff. Let's see the Bucks here.
You know you love looking forward to next year, bro.
Yeah, right.
Man, this man's already talking about 2022 draft. The 21 draft ended 5 minutes ago. This man's on the 2022.
Hey, they're already making mock drafts, sir. I mean,
Facts.
what do you expect? I mean, it's time. It's time now. Look forward to next season.
That's facts.
Football's over. Football's over.
Football's just starting. Facts.
Starting. That's it. What's up, PayPal? Look, I get teams didn't want linebacker this year, but in my opinion, Parsons and Bolton were the best pure linebackers in the draft.
Facts.
If they were so good, why did they quit last year? Or opt out? I guess they. Parsons didn't even play, so he didn't quit, but. Oh, crap. Here we go. First take. I didn't even know First Take was on this morning. It's not a weekend show.
Facts. Ballard, when are you gonna shut the YouTube thing off so we can hide in the private room and talk about people?
I can do it now if you want.
Why would I want you to do that? I don't do that.
I don't do that.
Exactly, because you're a grown man.
Right. I'm a man.
You have to
I'm 19.
Facts. Is somebody's YouTube name PayPal? What the hell?
Yes. PayPal. What's up, Raj, Light, Jesse J, Raj?
You get COVID twice by not wearing a mask and whatnot.
I ain't even got it once.
Same way you
But
get
I
the flu.
still wear mask. Respect though.
With a K on the end.
With a what?
With a K on the end. Respect.
Yeah. Clickbait. Clickbait. Look at this. This is entitled First Take. Stephen A. Smith goes crazy that the Buccaneers pick Kyle Trask. It doesn't show Stephen A. Smith one bit. It's literally just the Texans, the Bucks, and a couple other picks in the second round last night.
So I'll just close it as far as I can. A little bit, yeah. That's what I've been doing. That's your night. So when I get up here tonight, I still open it up. Yeah.
No.
Dylan Moses officially signing with the Jaguars.
No. Practice squad player.
Yes. Still rehabbing his knee. He's still working on his knee, man.
2.5 years.
What'd you say?
I just be mumbling.
I like that one.
I can't hear what the Dude, the title of this headline, it says Cards trade up for Wilson, Gator who threw shoe. I can't believe they traded up for him too, man. The Cardinals, Wilson said that incident gave him a lesson in self-control, which he plans on taking with him to the NFL.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I couldn't throw a shoe 50 yards downfield after I made a tackle.
He's taking that loss to LSU to the NFL.
Yeah, right?
Facts.
Facts.
Yeah. I won't fall asleep. Not almost. I walk through your head. Yeah, I've got this. My phone feels like
Here comes some incredible.
No. Advertisement said something incredible. It's not. It's a car. Just an ad for a car wash. No, Chevron.
Well, now Monday. Well, probably tomorrow. I don't ever watch. I suppose there's all sorts of sports talk on Sunday. I don't ever watch it. But I'm sure Monday all the shows, First Take and Pardon the Interruption and Colin Coward and
Get Up too.
Well,
Yeah.
well, yeah, Get Up, whatever they all are, they'll all be talking about the draft.
Yeah.
And trying to tell us things that we already know.
Yeah. Well, I just saw a video where Stephen A. Smith was interviewed on like Sports Center or something, and he's like, "I feel kind of sick right now. I don't feel good because, you know, the Cowboys, who he rips on so much, got Parsons. He doesn't know how he's gonna mess with them now. This is gonna be fun to watch, man. Them Cowboys, they're gonna win the division or do something next year or in a year or two, and he's not gonna know what to do with himself. He's already admitting it. Oh man. Maybe I saw the video on the
What's that smell? Y'all smell something?
Oh.
I smell something.
Here we go. I found the video on the ESPN app, but I think I just found it on YouTube. Here we go. Let's see. He was interviewed on like Sports Center or whatever. What is this?
Something stinks.
The 2021 Dallas Cowboys select Michael Parsons.
That's a wonderful.
Stephen A. Smith joining us. Do we have you here, my friend? There he is.
I am here.
Stephen A.
I am here. How y'all doing?
We are wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us. How are you feeling right now in this NFL draft?
I'm sick. I'm
You're
sick.
Tell us why.
My stomach's hurting right now. I'm sure the Dallas Cowboys get the best defensive player in the draft, Micah Parsons. That's exactly who I did not want them to take. They were the second worst rushing defense in the National Football League. I was looking forward to people running all over them. I wanted them to do something stupid like grab another offensive player to calm down the offensive players they already
He
had.
admits this stuff, and it's funny.
With Gallup, with CeeDee Lamb, with Ezekiel Elliott, with Dak back in the mix. I thought Jerry Jones was going to go for the sizzle. Then they made a trade with the Eagles. I was laughing. I thought that was something that wasn't going to work. And lo and behold, Michael Parsons was right there. That's exactly who I didn't want them to take. I'm very worried. I'm very worried that the Dallas Cowboys are going to return to relevancy. I'm really, really worried.
He hates
That
the
man's
Cowboys.
scared. He's soft.
He hates the Cowboys.
I know he does. And now he does. You know who it was Skip Bayless. Being a he's such a big Cowboys fan, and he's been putting up with Skip Bayless all these years.
He loves the Cowboys. That's facts.
Yeah.
Skip Bayless is Cowboys and Oklahoma Sooners.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes him a double asshole.
I can't trying to be a future sportscaster, I can't really rip on sportscasters like you guys could or whatever, but
yes,
I got to be careful. Oh, I can. I guess as long as I'm fair about it, I can't just be doing it for bias or nothing. We got a NBA game on too. We got the Rockets tied up at 5 with Golden State. 8:55 left in the first, though. I'm gonna give it a week or two, and maybe the Draft Network will update. I was excited when they put out like last year's board for what 2021 would look like. Now we get to get started on 2022. Way too early mocks and all that, though.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't believe y'all don't smell that.
Smell what?
Something stinks. I think it's coming from the comment section.
What's up, Golden Blue Dude? How you doing, buddy? Good seeing you in here. The party's going great, man. Join in. We just kind of hanging out, talk a little bit about the draft and all that, and also.
I was happy with the Bears getting Fields. They had a good second round pick too. For once, like first time in I think maybe 15 years, I'm not going into the Monday after the draft wondering what in the fuck happened in Chicago.
Right.
They actually did something intelligent for once. But I'm not such a dedicated football fan that I'm going to follow every single week once camp starts and go, well, this was it. He got cut in the first round of cuts. He got cut in the second round of cuts. I mean, if I stumble across that information and I happen to remember it, okay, fine. But I'm not somebody that follows every single damn team transition or transaction and stuff like that. I'm far more concerned about Bama, Miami, and Georgia Clemson on September 4th than I am who the hell the NFL teams are going to play in week 1.
Right. I got you. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I've been covering college football for over 30 years, and I've been to, I don't know, maybe a dozen NFL games.
Yeah.
And when the atmosphere in the parking lot at a fucking lame ass program like Iowa State, which historically is like number 96 in the country. I mean, it's like one of the worst in the country. I mean, it's what you point to when you say here's what not to do. When that atmosphere can be greater than the atmosphere at a Vikings home game, just the passion sets college football apart. I don't care what anybody says.
I got you.
I'm not saying that there's not passionate NFL fans, that it's not, that you wouldn't have a great time in a parking lot at Lambeau, that you wouldn't go nuts at Soldier Field, that it wouldn't be great to be in Buffalo. I'm not saying, I'm just saying, in my opinion, what I've seen with my own eyes, heard with my own ears, experienced with my own self, it's just so much more exciting at a college game.
I smell it again.
And especially at a college game, the further south you go. The further south and the further east you go, it ratchets up. It's almost like each state that you go through, it ratchets up another notch.
Mm-hmm. Layup. Or a dunk, I'm sorry. Got this Warriors game. Hold on.
No.
Why are the Warriors of Golden State wearing jerseys that say Oakland on them? What is going on here?
Because they're from Oakland.
Where do you think Golden State plays?
I really have no clue.
You think it might be Oakland?
Hold on. How the hell did I not know this?
Oh my God.
San Francisco, California.
Hashtag professional.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Unc, you can join. I put the link in the chat. Anyone's welcome in here.
Bye.
Bye.
Stream just went downhill. Bad decision.
Unc ain't done nothing to me, man. I ain't got much against him. I mean, his Hurricanes are gonna lose week 1, but other than that. Valerie, can I come in and talk about the college players that I interviewed that made the draft? Yeah, man, come on in. Is this the real Unk too? Do we know? How do we know this isn't a? What is this?
Right, the old blue dude hasn't joined us. Pizza Woman never joins.
Yeah.
Gold Blue sometimes does.
Yeah.
Raj, Jesse.
I found a new sport last week. I was gonna try to obviously I was on the morning show yesterday. I wanted to well, Lou wants me to get back to maybe finding some sports or stuff to talk about. I found one. We didn't talk about it, but maybe I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and make an announcement. I'm leaving on Tuesday next week on the 11th. Or no, I'm sorry, the 4th. I'll come back the 11th. I leave Tuesday. I go out of town for a week to visit my parents, my brother, visit family and friends down in Florida. I'll come back up here. I'm going to take next week off and just kind of relax. And, I got some school stuff that I kind of need my mom's help with. So, I figure some of that stuff out. But so just going to go ahead and let everyone know. And I'll probably make a little video later on. Just a reminder that I will be taking next week off. No.
What do we got live tonight? We got the Unprofessional Sports Show.
And as far as I know, that's pretty much it. But yeah, we got that in an hour. I probably should try to.
That's at 8 o'clock Central.
Yeah.
8 Central.
So yeah, we got an hour. We got Nate back in here. What's up, man?
D4 going to have bracketology tonight?
I'm not sure, honestly. How about this stat for you, Jeff? And you probably would already know this. 5 straight years for Alabama, they have 9 or more players drafted in the NFL draft.
Well, who went today? Deontay Brown and anybody else?
I'll have to go back and look, but I got this picture here I shared on Facebook. I'm not going to share my profile, but you can at least see that Alabama posted this here. Yeah. Look at this goat here. What that?
Well, last year there are people out there. Slim Shady Canes is one of them. Of course, Slim Shady Canes, you got to understand about Slim Shady Canes. He doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. He's just trying to troll people.
Yeah.
He's always talking about the Alabama players. Well, there were 64 of them on NFL rosters, Slim, last year. 64. And the number 2 school was LSU with like 17 or 18 fewer. So don't tell me about Bama players that don't make it, because 64 of them were in the league. And all the dynasty's over. What? Okay, you go to a recruit's house and you tell them these things, and the dynasty ain't over. Not as long as Saban's there.
Yeah.
He walks in and he says, "Every class I've recruited, if you stayed at least 3 years, you're left with a national championship ring."
Hold on, Jeff. I think you broke up a little bit. What were you saying?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, that's his recruiting pitch. I mean, come here, you'll get your degree. We've got the second highest graduation rate in the SEC.
Huh?
If you've been one of my recruiting classes and you stayed for at least 3 years, you're left with a national championship ring. And I've had 38 guys drafted in the first round, and who knows how many that have also been drafted in the other rounds. I mean, that's all he's got to say.
Yeah.
The pool is awesome.
Lawtie put out a really great video just now. Bama is NFLU, and it's got like some of the best first and second round picks of Saban's era. No. Julio Jones, Derrick Henry, C.J. Mosley, Mari Cooper, guys like Ryan Kelly have been drafted. Dickerson, you know.
Kirkpatrick.
Yep. Drake Kirkpatrick. Minka Fitzpatrick.
Mika Fitzpatrick, Marlon Humphreys, Dante Hightower, Reuben.
We could go down the list.
On.
Yeah, man.
What's up? Man, the pool is big, actually.
We figure out which conference had the most players picked.
Not, I know we were discussing it, but I don't know if we actually came to a full-on conclusion. Let me see.
It'll be in all the wrap-up stories eventually, if not now, eventually.
Well, count it here. You can view by conference. ACC had quite a few. Big Ten's a pretty long list. I doubt it's. It might be the SEC. I don't know. Draft picks by. Let's see here.
Pineapple.
Which conference had the most picks? NFL Draft 2021. The SEC. Oh, this was 9 hours ago. So this was before it was all said and done. So it's probably changed. Well, I don't know. SEC 9 hours ago posted on sportingnews.com. It said the SEC led all the conferences so far with 29 players drafted total for the SEC.
So I don't know. That number's changed. That was before today's picks.
Right. That yeah. Like I said, that was this morning. Going back maybe 11 o'clock or whatever, right before the draft started at noon.
I'm bored.
Okay.
Well, sorry. I honestly don't know what to do because I'm like alone.
Last time we seen you.
What? Hold on, guys. What happened?
So how's your day, Jeff?
It was sunny and 85 here, Nate. Nice and warm over there for you too, I bet.
Yeah, I'm
It
in
was
St.
hot.
Cloud right now, so
You're where?
in St. Cloud, Minnesota. St. Cloud, Minnesota.
Are you going to bed?
Where?
Are y'all going night night? Missy, come on. Missy ain't going, Lynn.
It was in the 80s for us. We went to, I mentioned earlier, we went to a small festival or whatever, and my God.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, we had a good time. You know, no rides or nothing, but we walked around. We got some good food and all that. So,
Like, what kind of festival was it? Like a air balloon festival or?
I mean, they said it was like what kind was it?
It was a small town strawberry festival.
Small Town Strawberry Festival, which the real festival, the Strawberry Festival, is from my hometown in Florida, where my parents live and all that. I'm not going to give out locations, but still.
I know. Did you have strawberry shortcake?
I'm sure they did, but we didn't get any.
Let me tell you what, strawberries are just about my favorite food in the entire world.
Yeah, man. I used to hate them as a kid, but over the years I got used to them, and I love them. I really do.
There was
Guess
a
what?
What, Nate?
Sorry for interruption, Jeff. So I was gonna say, I went to Perkins my first time for breakfast.
What the hell?
First time you've ever eaten at a Perkins?
Yeah, I mostly eat like Village Inn, or yeah.
Well, usually where there's a Village Inn, there's a Perkins nearby because they're kind of more or less the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus, I actually thought it was pretty awesome or pretty good.
For our southern friends that are in here, I don't know that there's many Perkins in the South. Maybe there are. But a Perkins is an IHOP kind of place. It serves dinners and breakfast, but Perkins tends to be a little more expensive.
Yeah, I actually had a ham and cheese omelet.
Hey, that's always good.
Yeah, they have good food. I never had any problem with the Perkins. They're just always a couple bucks more than if you went to the IHOP or the Denny's.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Let's see. Just kind of thinking out loud a little bit. I don't leave to go out of town till Tuesday, so I'll definitely have to write something on the blog or whatever about the draft. I'm not going to go pick by pick or whatever, but talk a little bit about it. Get a post out maybe Monday or so. I don't know.
I'm tired. I honestly don't know what to do because my little brother, is at a hockey tournament somewhere in St. Cloud, Minnesota, and I'm in a hotel, so by myself. I'm bored.
Just Detroit gameplay.
Hmm?
Uh-oh. I know what that sound is. Don't get. Play what for you, Pizza Woman? I know she posted that
Pizza
like 10 minutes ago, but still.
Woman.
I don't know.
They're still wet. So Jeff, have you been to the northern cities in Minnesota yet, or no?
The what?
The northern cities of Minnesota, like St. Cloud, Duluth.
I've never been up there.
Oh, well.
I have here's where I've traveled. I have never been to the West Coast. Never been to places like Texas or Arkansas. I have been went up to Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg for Christmas ago. Obviously, I've been to Alabama and Florida. Got some family in South Carolina or whatever. I lived there for a few years of my life. I've been to Pennsylvania. That's as far as I've been up north, plus states to travel through from there to Florida. We took a road trip years back. We had visited family that we had in South Carolina. We went with friends who have family up in Pennsylvania. So I mean, I've been one or two places up north. I've stayed in the South. I've never been on the West Coast. I've kind of really just stayed in this, southeastern area, really. What's up, Gator Hater?
Right. So you say you've been in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, like one time.
What?
I don't really remember much of it.
Oh, it's fine if you don't remember.
The what?
I said it's fine you don't remember.
They have a lot of lightning bugs during the summer, from what I can remember. Trying to catch it, they were everywhere, man.
Sounds alarming. Yes, mate. Yeah, it was my dad. Yeah, Valerie, you should try to go to Nebraska sometime.
The what?
You should try to go to Nebraska sometime. It's pretty cool.
Hey, I
I
kind
mean,
of do have it on my bucket list. I don't have bucket list written down, but I would like to visit all 48 states, you know.
mhm, right. But I think the first thing, if when you travel to Nebraska, I know Omaha is the biggest city in Nebraska,
50
but
states.
the first city I think you should, or the first thing you should see in Nebraska is not Grand Canyon, Chimney Rock.
Okay.
That's what it's called. It's like way west Nebraska, but yeah, I think Jeff Webster's knows what I'm talking about. Or do you, Jeff?
I'm trying to think where I have not. I'm trying to think where I have not been. I have not been to California, Oregon, Washington. So I've not been to the 3 states that are on the coast. I have not been to Idaho, Utah, Nevada, or New Mexico, but I've been to Arizona. I have not been to Alaska or Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
That I've been to. Other than that, I've been to every state. Now, some of those states, like Vermont and New Hampshire and Maine, those 3 states, we just drove in them. I mean, it wasn't a vacation. It wasn't a visit. We weren't going to some camp. We were, you're on the road and you're like, oh, there's the sign that says welcome to, so you can say, oh, I was there, The only state that is east of the Mississippi that I have not been to is Delaware.
Yeah.
The other ones I have all been to. Now, some of these I haven't been to in decades.
Yeah.
I can at least say that I was actually on the territory of that state. I've been to 3 Canadian provinces. I've been to England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, Ireland. So I've been to all the countries in the British Isles. France, Belgium, Holland, Denmark, and what was at the time West Germany.
Yeah.
And sadly, did not get a chance to go to Italy or Spain, which I would love to do.
I got you.
I think when my father died, I think, if I remember correctly, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont were the 3 states he'd been to Alaska and Hawaii. I think Maine, New Hampshire, and I know he was one time in Boston, so he'd been to Massachusetts, but I think New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine, because he always said he wanted to visit each of the 50 states, and I know those 3 he didn't get to. Now, there may have been others he didn't get to, but I know those 3. I think he got to all the others.
Gator Hater says, "Oh, you got something against Alaska, Ballard? What Eskimo chicks do it? What? Someone explain this comment to me. What? First off, I ain't got nothing against Alaska or Hawaii or nothing. I ain't got nothing against that. What? What Eskimo chicks do it for you? What? Okay. I don't know what to say to that comment. You see, AJ McCarron's on a 1-year deal with the Falcons now.
Yep.
Could he get a fair chance, you think?
Well, he's there to back up Matt Ryan. That's all he's there for. In case something happens to Ryan.
So he will get a fair chance because Matt Ryan's going to go down at some point, probably next year, and if that's the case, he'll have to play, and maybe we could. I don't know, man. I just miss those years with AJ and Amari and Yeldon and all them. You know, back to back, almost 3 consecutive BCS titles. That guy at quarterback. And I haven't seen him take one meaningful snap worth of crap in an NFL game. You know? I think he started with what, the Bengals or something? He started out at least on the roster.
He had 3 or 4 starts with the Bengals.
What was his what did he look like? Was he good? I never really watched him, I don't think.
He's been in the league all this time, so he's made a good amount of money.
Well, I mean, there's that, but I mean, teams keep. I think for a little while I saw he was with the Raiders, and then of course the Texans, and now he's with the Falcons. He keeps bouncing around. Obviously, if you sign a quarterback or sign a guy, either you're just desperate for depth or something. I don't know. The fact that somebody's going to want to use him in a good way. Not saying want to start him, but if you need a backup quarterback, you know, and obviously you're signing a guy like AJ to back you up. I just hope he can have his moment at some point. Golden and Blue Dude says, "Shut up, Ballard." With the "I miss those days" crap. You just won a championship. That's true. But I mean, Jeff gets what I'm saying, though. Jeff gets it.
All I liked about McCarron was that he was a winner.
Yeah.
I liked his attitude.
Heck yeah.
I liked his drive. I liked his passion.
Yeah. And honestly, if you look back at it, the losses that we had in terms of go back to the message from Satan in 2013, and you go to like the 9-6 game and all. I mean, it wasn't because of offense. We were playing great defenses or a special teams play or something. It wasn't really all that, McCarron's fault. You get what I'm saying? He had losses as a starting quarterback because he started the game. So, I mean, it kind of falls on him, but not on him. It's not like he really had much of like a miss play or something. And I mean, the A&M loss, you got to think, I mean, that was Manziel running on our defense, and if I recall, was it not like a 1-score game still?
AJ had a bad interception at the goal line in that game.
Other than that, though, that was pretty much it. I think.
Manziel made 2 fluky plays.
Right. 29-23 was the score. So they literally beat us by 6, regardless of how it happened. I mean, 29-24. I'm sorry, 5. Outscored us in the fourth quarter, only 9-7. It really came down to the final drives. So I mean, he got walked off by the kick six. Okay, listen, a 99-yard Hail Mary and all that. He had a heck of a game. Shouldn't have left it first. That was on Saban and poor coaching and decision making on that play to do that kick. That has nothing to do with McCarron. I think I was sitting there watching that game and saying, yeah, just throw a tip play down to Amari Cooper. Even if you don't get it, we'll get the ball on offense and drive it down. Something like that. I think, Jeff, would you agree?
I don't discuss that game.
Do what?
I don't discuss that game.
Okay, I got you. I apologize.
It exists in my universe.
Yeah. What game? Exactly. Let's see. We got 30 minutes till the unprofessional sports show, guys. Make sure you go sub up Chess Hall. He's already got it scheduled. Go hit the thumbs up over there and everything. And we hope to see y'all over there. I mean, I'm not getting off here just yet, but just to let you guys know, I will have to soon. Anything else draft wise or anything you want to talk about on here, Jeff?
Oh, just when you I think probably the Bears going up and getting Fields.
Yeah.
That's kind of the surprise at the top of the draft. And I don't know how much they're going to talk about it, but it's unusual how many repairings of college teammates there are.
Yes.
Lawrence Etienne,
Mhm.
Chase with Burrow, Devontae with Jalen,
Tua with Waddle. Yeah.
Tua with Waddle, Devontae and Jalen Hurts. Right.
Yes. I think the pairings that you just mentioned and where Fields ended up going with the Bears, and it was a trade, correct? They traded up, I think.
20 to number 11.
Yes. With the Cowboys.
Traded with the Giants.
Oh, with the Giants. I'm sorry. Outside of that, really, I mean, just overall teams addressed their needs, and there wasn't really much surprises today, or really anything like that, or nothing major other than, I guess, it's the same old, day 3 of the draft. It's long, it's all day, and you just see a bunch of guys get drafted.
Who will be the meat and potatoes of NFL teams?
Yeah.
What?
What's up?
What's up?
How much, Striker? How you been?
Good.
That's good, man.
Georgia got 8 people drafted last night, or just the entire draft. Surprised Eric Stokes was the first one drafted, though.
Oh, from Georgia? Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Double check something.
Ballard, how do you think about Mac Jones going pick 15 of the first round?
I thought it was a good landing spot, and it's something I think definitely a lot of people expected. You know, if he didn't get taken by the 49ers, which he wasn't, it was Trey Lance, then they kind of looked at it and said, okay, his next landing spot will most likely be 15 to the Patriots. And I think he'll fit in pretty well with Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft, you know, and all that. So
Did that Tua trade to Texans get finalized, or did
no, he never got. He was never traded, and he's not. He's probably not going to.
Yeah.
I think it was just a bunch of smoke. You know, not only did the Eagles, Jeff, get Devontae to go along with Jalen, but how about Dickerson snapping on the ball? That'd be awesome.
If he can stay healthy.
Yeah.
Probably.
Do what?
I don't want to look the
You're breaking up.
big,
What?
and I don't want to the big moment in the 5th round.
Yeah.
Excitement earlier today when Florida kicker Evan McPherson was drafted, making for an exciting moment for Christian Ballard.
Bucks aren't the only ones that draft kickers in round 5. that's what that's what Jeff's getting at, people. In case anybody's wondering, the Bucks 2 years ago, I think, was it 2 years or last year, drafted Matt Gay out of Utah, which he hit a game winner in preseason, the first year of Bruce Arians. So 2018, 2019. I'm sorry. He hit a game winner, and it looked promising. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe it wasn't such a bad idea after all. But here he goes, missing kicks against teams like the Giants. That could have been a game winner. I know kicking's not easy. You can't rip on kickers all that much. You know, even when the pressure's on you, you can't miss. I mean, I'm not going to rip on them too much, but now that I look back on it overall, because I mean, you're going to look back on selections years from now, right? You either will have the same feeling or a different feeling at the time of when a guy's drafted compared to maybe 5-10 years down the road. Now that I look back on it now, I'm like, we still wasted that pick. So, just saying.
I just also want to take the time to congratulate the Buccaneers for getting Mr. Irrelevant this year.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
What was his name? Oh wait, he's irrelevant.
Right. That's why I'm having to look him up. Grant, it was Houston linebacker Grant Stewart.
They should have drafted someone from Auburn as that last pick.
Well, they already got a guy from Auburn, KJ Britt, 176 overall in round 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
You missed the joke there, Ballard, but okay.
No, I got it. Well, let's see. I really don't have much else to talk about unless, I mean, if you guys got something, go ahead and let me know. Oh, I missed that the Draft Network was live though. for all of today.
All right, kids. Shit,
Yeah.
yeah.
What'd you say?
See you at the Unprofessional Sports Show. Roll Tide.
Yeah, see you guys in about 20 minutes over on TikTok Chess Hall's channel. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Striker, thanks for coming on, buddy. It was good seeing you.
Yeah, you too.
All right, see you, man.
See ya.
All right, I'm going to end it here. What a weekend. What a draft. It was really great. I'm happy with how the Bucks did. Jaguars got their quarterback. Bears got their quarterback. Everyone got their quarterbacks, it seems like. So we'll just have to wait and see how these guys do come time for the actual season when you put them on the field. So anyway, I love you guys. We'll see you in a bit for the Unprofessional Sports Show on Chess Hall's channel. Make sure you go sub them up, say hello, tell them Ballard sent you over there, and keep your head up. Jesus loves you. Love you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe right here to Ballard Sports Media for more sports content. And until next time, Ballard Sports Media checking out. Have a good night. Jesus loves you. I love you guys. Roll Tide and go Bucks. We'll see you.